Guys, today I'm going to make a deck profile, my DDD deck, one that I like to do pendulum summon with, and I used an anime club school tournament, although I updated the deck a little bit just due to the ban list, so let's get started. And it's all budget, so don't expect Solemn's Crystal Wing or that pot card that I keep forgetting its name. So let's get started. So first, I play 2 DDD Doom King Armageddon. Pendulum effect, choose 1 DD monster you control, gains 800 to the end of the turn. Once per turn, when a monster dies, you can have this card gain the attack points of that monster and this card to the end of the turn, and this card cannot be destroyed by any spell or trap that does not target. I run 2 because I like doing pendulum summoning this deck, and to me, this is the MVP, so don't judge me on that one, and it's budget. And I'm trying to test out the pendulum variant for Link Summon too. Next, 3 DDD Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok. I can't pronounce that for some reason. Pendulum effect. If you special summon a DD monster, except during damage step, special summon 1 DD monster from your graveyard, and rest of the turn your opponent takes half the damage, half the battle damage that you for the rest of the turn, and you take 1,000 points. And if this card is summoned, special summon a DD monster in your graveyard, and once per turn you can tribute 1 DD monster and banish 1 card of your opponent's control. This does target. It's just one of the main combo pieces, that's why you need to run 3, and it's very good for XC plays too. Next, I play 2 DD Summon Thomas, Pendulum effect. Add 1 DD card from your extra deck. DD face up Pendulum card from your extra deck. Add it to your hand. So this could help you get back some of your combo pieces like Kepler. Monster effect. Target 1 DD card in your Pendulum zone. Get rid of it. Special summon 1 level 8 DDD in defense. And for the rest of the turn, your opponent takes half the damage, and so yeah, more XC play. 1 Newton. Basically, this is because consistent pendulum summon, consistent scale. Pendulum effect. If you take effect damage from a trap, you can get rid of this card instead. And the other effect, you can discard 1 card and target 1 dark. You can discard this card and target 1 dark contract and add that to your hand. Oh, from the grave, yeah. 1 more throws. I don't even know why I run this anymore, but this can save you, and it is a level 4 tuner, and it has that MST effect by destroying 1 of your DD or dark contracts you control for the pendulum effect. 2 Copernicus, Foolish Burial, a DD or dark contract. Yeah. And pendulum effect, it's the same thing as Newton, except it's for spells, and usually I use that for consistent scale. 3 Kepler. I'm trying to do a focus. Oh my god. Let's see, 3 Kepler. No, I'm trying to look at much better. When it's summoned, add a dark contract from your deck to your hand, or return 1 DD card you control to your hand. This is one of your combo pieces. Well, you're a searcher, so of course you have to run 3. Baphomet and 1 Night Howl. I just like Baphomet for the manipulating level, and I just like the Night Howl combo for synchro play. So Night Howl, special summon DD monster from your grave, and it becomes 0. And if it dies, you take 1,000, but this is mainly to help you do some synchro summon, and and this could manipulate the level, so you could always summon Siegfried with these, so which is the reason. And I play 3 Swirl and 3 Necro Slime. Swirl does fusion from hand, Necro does fusion from grave. and you must include itself as material as well. Swirl has a second effect where you can banish from the banish it from the graveyard, and special summon a DD monster from your hand, which can be very helpful if you can't do pendulum summon. 3 Lamia, main combo piece as well. If it's in your hand or graveyard, you can send 1 DD or Dark Contract from your hand or face up from field to the grave and special summon it. And if you use that effect, you have to banish it after when you get rid of it when it's removed from the field. It's just very good, and it's a special summon too, so you can play your other special summon combos. Next to the spells, play 3 Dark Contract at the gate. Every standby phase you take 1,000. Adds a DD monster from your deck to your hand once per turn. You have to run 3 because you can brick, so you need it just in case. 2 Swamp King. I know there are those people who play 1, but I like 2 just in case. And sometimes, and it does really help too. So this card does fusion summon. When you fuse from hand, you send it to the grave. You can also fuse from graveyard, but those you have to banish. So, and every sample phase you take 1,000. I play 2 Allure. I hate 3. I don't play, and besides, I hate those kaijus as well because kaijus is not. I'm a person who hates kaijus. So draw 2, banish 1 dark. Next, 1 foolish, 1 for 1. This is to get your Kepler or Lamia. And this is just for the same reason, well, except that this is for Lamia or Necro. 1 Dark Hole because I ran over Kekis, and for the last spells I played 2 MSTs because I don't like Twin Twisters in this deck, so. Next for the trap, 1 Dark Contract with the Witch. You can send 1 DD or Dark Contract from your hand to the grave, destroy 1 card on the field. And then for second ability, during your opponent's turn, all your fiends gain 1,000, and during every standby phase, you take 1,000. 2 Dark Contract Laundering. Destroy as many Dark Contracts on the field, and draw the same number, and you gain 1,000 for each. Why play this, and I don't play something like Trading? Because I like to pendulum summon that stuff, and 2, I don't exactly. Trading always brick for me, so I prefer playing this. I know it's a bit trap. Now on to the extra deck. I play 1 DDD, Wave, Oblivion, King, Caesar, Ragnarok. You need 2 DDD monsters once per turn. When this card battles a monster, you can target 1 other DD or Dark Contract you control and return that to your hand, and then equip your opponent's monster that's not battling and gains its attack points. And this doesn't target, so that's why I like this effect. 2 Beowulf, just because easy fusion summon, that's why I play 2. And also allows all your DD monsters to do piercing, and every standby phase, heavy storm. It's a heavy storm, except for pendulum cards. 1 Joan of Arc. Any effect damage goes, you gain it instead. 2 Temujin. I don't call it Genghis. When another DD monster gets special summoned, you can special summon 1 DD monster from your graveyard. And if this card dies by opponent's card effect, add a Dark Contract. That's for the fusions. Now on to the synchros. I play 1 Siegfried. Once per turn, negate 1 face-up spell and trap on the field. So basically, even if your opponent activates something like Rikeki, you can negate that because when they activate, it's face-up, so it's negated until the end of the standby phase. Meaning that during your standby phase, you can negate a Dark Contract, and you prevent that burn damage. And if this card dies, I gain 1,000 life points for every Dark Contract that you currently have. 1 Gust King for combo plays. So when a DD monster is summoned, special summon a level 4 DD monster from your grave once per turn as well. And then I play for the not DD ones. I play one Leo because I don't have formula. I could play that other level 2, but I'd rather just not. And I just play this because I like it. One Clearwing, one Black Rose, Moonlight. Now on to the Exceed. One Dawn King counter Yugioh. When those cards summon, negate everything on the field to the end of the turn. And once per turn you can during either player's turn, once per turn you can detach one material, heavy storm the field. And the other effect, you can detach one material and target one dark contra and set it. I played one Marksman Toe. I know people don't play this, but I like to play it, and there were a few situations I actually needed this, and so its effect is you can use a rank 4 DDD Exceed monster as material and overlay over it, and its effect is once per turn, if you took effect damage during the turn, you can detach and burn your opponent 1,000, and one of your opponent's monster loses 1,000 attack and defense, and it's not once per turn. Like King Caesar, because there were a few situations I actually needed to play King Caesar, like when I go against Evil Sworns. I only basically play this because of the last ability where when it goes to the grave, you can search for a dark contract, but sometimes I do play that detach effect to spam my monsters because there are times I can't do it. Right, and then last Prime Goldon because I just needed to run over stuff. There are a few situations where I have monsters I could not run over, so yeah. So yeah, no expensive stuff, and so don't expect me with that. So that's my deck profile that I use for the school tournament. So thanks for watching.